This guy is the man. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam and welcome to my review for The Nun. This movie was directed by Corbin Hardy and it is the latest movie in the Conjuring universe, which also contains the two Conjuring movies and the two Annabelle movies. The one thread that connects them all together is James Wan, who directed Saw and Insidious, and he's basically the main creative force behind this whole universe. And he's also directing Aquaman, which comes out later this year. And this movie is a prequel to the two Annabelle movies and the two Conjuring movies. So technically speaking, this is the first movie chronologically out of the entire franchise. The story goes that a novitiate named Sister Irene, played by Taissa Farmiga, along with a priest and a villager, go to the Abbey of St. Cartha in Romania, which, despite its party-like atmosphere, it's actually pretty taciturn. The novitiate and the priest are basically sent there to investigate the death of a nun, and they find that there is a pretty sinister presence going on throughout the entirety of this church. Going into this movie, I wasn't too excited because the reviews for this movie just were not very good. I haven't seen the two Conjuring films yet. That was in that vacuum where I just didn't see any horror films for a really long time. I will get around to watching them eventually. But I have seen Annabelle Creation and I legitimately liked that one. So I was thinking this may be good. And the best way I can describe The Nun is that it's not particularly great, but it does have its moments. Firstly, I really enjoyed the three main actors that are the three main characters. Taissa Farmiga does a great job. I don't know if this is her acting debut or her major film debut, but she did a really good job. And the priest was really cool as well. He was one of those cool priests who wasn't afraid to do exorcisms. He just roll up his sleeves and be like, all right, let's kill some demons. But the main man, the head honcho, everybody's daddy, is Frenchie. That guy was the best. Not only did he have the funniest lines in the movie, but he worked off so well with the other two. I won't say exactly where for threat of spoiling something, but there's a scene where they find this holy relic, and Frenchie's response is the best. He says, "Holy shit." And then the priest chimes in, "The holiest." I can't lie, I did laugh at that. And the other thing I liked was the atmosphere. The cinematography and the use of shadows and atmosphere was really well done. Anything involving the possessed nun or something revolving the dark presence of the nun was really well executed. The nun herself was a completely different story. Every time this nun would appear, this over-the-top music would play. Like, she would just appear and she would glide down the hallway, and this, choir of throat singers would just go, "Oh." And it was so on the nose. You might as well have just hung up a lower third saying, "Hey, the nun is coming." Imagine if they did that in something like Jaws instead of the classic doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. They replaced it with "Shark is coming, shark is coming, shark is coming, shark is coming, get out of the water." Wow, that actually was surprisingly really good. When the movie actually stops and it allows your brain to actually see the nun and be like, "Oh my god, she's there." Those were the best parts of the movie. It practically announces when the nun arrives, and it just takes you out of the movie completely. I saw this with a buddy of mine, and we were just cracking jokes whenever she would appear. If he and I were doing that, then the movie clearly has not done its job. But as a whole, I think The Nun had its good parts, and there's clearly a good movie trying to escape. But overall, the movie is just plain forgettable. Like I said, I enjoyed the three main actors, and some of the scares were legitimately good, and the use of shadows was very nice as well. But I feel that if the movie were directed by James Wan himself, then the movie would have been so much better. There's a good movie trying to come out, but it just didn't. But that's all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like and to also subscribe so that you never miss a new video. I'm going to be also releasing my reviews for Searching as well as Peppermint. And I'm going to be doing a special video where I'm going to be reacting to Ryan O'Toole's Rotten or Fresh, where my boy, Jared Buckendall, is going to be competing. So that should be a lot of fun. If you'd like to follow me on social media, all my social media links will be in the description below. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.